Like, it's just something about like just making a certain amount of money just like that shit excite me. Like, I don't know, it's just fucking excite. I love the hustle and bustle. That I can almost guarantee you that's how dope dealers be feeling. Like, I get it. Good morning, vloggy vlog, and welcome back to yet another. This not gonna be a weekly vlog, but it's going to be a vlog, another business venture vlog. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what y'all want from me. I understand that I am very inconsistent on my channel, but I promise y'all I am back and I am here to stay, and I know that I have to prove myself. I'm kind of just trying to see like what y'all want from me as far as like lifestyle content. I know y'all not gonna tell me in the comments, I just know, because every time I tell y'all like let me know what y'all want, y'all don't be telling me unless I tell y'all like I'm leaving my channel, just being dramatic, and then y'all be like, no, don't leave, stay. That's why I think we have a very much so toxic relationship going on, me and my subscribers. But anyways, this is going to be a business vlog. My last business vlog did not do good. I'm gonna just go ahead and put that out there, but the show must go on. And yeah, so today we're at the studio and we got a few things that we can honestly do around here. I know today I'm gonna go over some inventory with you. I don't really have a busy. I feel like I'm always telling y'all that every single time I get on my vlog. So I know y'all probably thinking like, bitch, are you really running a successful business? I promise y'all I am. It's just like coincidentally, every single time I vlog, I'm literally only having like 3 to 4 clients on my schedule, but a lot of times it's not like that. Like, I'm literally just like booked. Girl, it's making money. Like tomorrow, let me see how many people I got for tomorrow, child. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See, tomorrow I got 10 people. Y'all just be catching me on the days when I don't be having shit going on. But anyways, welcome back to another weekly vlog. We're about to go over inventory. One, I need to put in inventory, so I need to be taking inventory. So we got inventory going on, so let me show y'all really quick. I forgot that I already like low-key did my inventory, because I be knowing like exactly what I need. I don't have to like be at the shop to know what I need for real. I already know what I need as far as like inventory. So let's go over it. I'm gonna just do it off my phone. I didn't bring my laptop. I'm a phone girl. I know a lot of people like doing everything on their laptop. That is just not me. If I can do my inventory on my phone, whatever the fuck I feel like I can do on my phone, I'm gonna do on my phone. But anyways, we're on Sweet and True. If you did not watch my last business vlog, then I told y'all about Sweet and True. If you are a sugarist or a wax specialist, get into it. But anyways, I need to order some more oil, so I'm putting in the order for, it says massage oil, but I feel like this oil you can also use as a barrier. So I'm putting in some pre-oil for like what am I trying to say? Let's start this over. Anyways, we're about to put in an order for our back bar. So I got some oil. I'm ordering some medium sugar because I don't know what type of sugar I want to use yet. So I got soft sugar and I got hard sugar. I just put in an order for medium sugar. I need some more powder, some more serum, and then I'm switching back over to the lavender cleanser, because the mint cleanser, it smells good, but it just don't smell as good as the lavender cleanser. So this is what we are getting off of Sweet and True. So we gonna go ahead and put this order in, if it'll let me. Okay, make sure, nope, that's why I gotta pay attention. That is not my address no more. Alright, alright, my total is 133. So we just put in the order for that at Sweet and True. Alright, let's go to Amazon, because I need to put in the order at Amazon. I have more than enough green tea wax, so we not buying no more green tea wax. That's why I was saying I don't have to be at the shop to like do inventory, but low key I need to be at the fucking shop to be doing inventory, because girl, I done bought so many green tea wax and I don't even need all that. Let me see. Alright, on Amazon I am getting some wax sticks, some cotton rounds. I'm gonna just go ahead and put in another order for some extra small gloves, and then I put in I did 4 quantities of my honeybees wax honey. Y'all, I cannot talk today. I did put in 4 quantities of my honey wax. All right, let me make sure. All right, Dickinson Ave. I need to change my card. I don't know why my boyfriend card is on my thing, but it is. All right, so that totals up to $161, and that's all we gotta order. So now we are about to go over inventory, do a little unboxing. I'm gonna bring y'all over here. Is this like a good setup? Y'all look at my outfit. Show y'all my little work outfit. It's giving very girly, very cutesy, honey. Very just a cutie patootie. But anyways, let's go ahead and go over inventory really quick. I got some stuff that came in. Now mind y'all, let's start off with this steamer. This was not here the last time. I just bit the bullet and got me a steamer for my room, because if y'all don't know, I do facials and I'm supposed to start doing back. Actually, that's what I can be working on, y'all. I am all over the place. But anyways, I bought a steamer or whatever for a good reasoning, because 1, I'm doing facials, and then 2, I'm about to start doing back facials as well. So I bit the bullet on getting a steamer, which I probably should have been got a steamer if I was going to be doing facials, because what I find is when you're trying to extract ingrown hairs, that skin needs to be as soft as possible. And a lot of times I feel like after I do like my double cleansing, all that good stuff, like the skin is soft, but it's not soft enough to where I can properly do an extraction. So yeah, now I have a steamer, so I should not have that problem again. But I just wanted to go ahead and show y'all that that was a part of like what I bought or whatever. And I think that's my last just splurge thing on my business. As of right now, I'm fairly comfortable with how my room looks until further notice. I think the last thing that I'm gonna get, which is not on the agenda, but I do want to get a full body mirror for this room, but it's not something that I just gotta get right now. So anyways, so let's go over inventory. So first thing first, I feel so bad, y'all. Now I'm scared that I won't be able to order from this company no more, because I disputed a charge. But in my defense, y'all, I really thought that this place that I ordered from scammed me out my money. So when I ordered for them, they didn't send me any type of tracking number. They didn't send me any type of confirmation. I tried calling, they sent me the voicemail. So I was like, oh no ma'am. So I went to PayPal, because I ordered it off my PayPal account. I went on PayPal and disputed the charge, and lo and behold, this came in the mail, and it was from Sugar and NYC, and I saw that they actually sent me what I wanted. So now I have 2 chemical pills that's coming in, because I also ordered a chemical pill off a Med Pill, because I thought that NYC Sugaring was not going to send me my chemical pill. Now I feel bad, and it's like, hopefully I don't get banned off their site, because I would like to order from them again, because this is like actually made for the JJ area, and that's what I was really looking for. Like, I know that you can use pills on the bikini area, but it has to be very, very light, like 10%. It has to be very, very light, at least to my comfort level. I'm not doing a 30% glycolic pill on nobody. That's just, I'm not doing that. But anyways, I knew that this pill right here is from NYC Sugaring, or Sugaring NYC company. I'm actually familiar with that brand, because a lot of times if I can't put in an order with Sweet and True, if I wait until the last minute to put in an order with Sweet and True, a lot of times I order off of Sugar and NYC on Amazon, and I'm able to get like my shipment faster. So I'm pretty familiar with their products. But they have a chemical pill that's actually made for the bikini area. So it's called V Facial Chemical Pill. It says exfoliate, prevent breakouts, lighten, and brightens. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, because I have a chemical pill that's coming up, and it's what it looks like. So excited to use this. It says directions: apply a thin layer to clean dry skin, leave on for 2 to 5 minutes depending on your skin tolerance, rinse with water, neutralize with baking soda, mixture. Can I talk? Neutralize with baking soda, water, mixture if tingling persists. Pat dry, apply moisturizer to heal and hydrate. So I'm so excited to be using this because, like I said, I have 2 chemical peels that I have to do on Saturday. So yeah. Well, I have 2 vajacials that I have to do on Saturday, so I'm so excited to use this. All right, then I ordered some stuff off of Amazon, and I got some cotton rounds. Y'all, I just put in an extra. See, here I'm talking about some. I don't gotta be at the shop to do inventory. Clearly, I need to be at the shop to be doing inventory because, yeah. But I feel like cotton rounds. I always need cotton rounds, so I just got an extra pair of cotton rounds. Y'all, I'm horrible at doing inventory. But I got some more cotton rounds. But honestly speaking, I feel like the cotton rounds that I have in my drawer, them will probably be gone by tomorrow because I have 10 people on my books for tomorrow, and then 10 people or 9 people on my books for Saturday. So yeah. Oh, I know what this is. So with my vajacials, I have a mini vajacial. The mini vajacial is really geared towards ingrown hair removal, like just strictly ingrown hair removal. Is nothing like too evasive. And then I have a deluxe vajacial. That's the actual treatment itself. It's an enzyme, and then it's an actual chemical peel. So, well, I start off with the enzyme to see how my client's skin is going to react, and if I feel like they do pretty good with the enzyme, then I bump them up to doing like an actual chemical peel itself. So yeah, but for my back facial, I think I'm gonna have one that's more on the relaxation side, and then I'm also gonna have one that's for treatment based, like hyperpigmentation or just like back acne itself. But I got a little mood light for the more relaxation back facial that my clients be getting. I want to plug it up now to see like how bright it gets. Hold on. Okay, that was a waste of money because it don't even get that bright. Like, not as bright as I thought it was gonna be. But you want to know something? It's all good. It'll still set the mood or whatever. But I was trying to find like a little light where it's bright enough to like lighten up the room, but it still kind of give you like that moody vibe and whatever. Can y'all see? Like, it's not bright at all. Let me turn this off. Let's see. I thought it was gonna get like way brighter than that. Hold on. I mean, for what it's worth, it'll set the mood. That's the whole goal, is to like set the mood. So yeah, for like more of my relaxation, like the back facial that's made for like relaxation, then it'll set the mood. So it does serve a purpose. I really just thought that it got like a little bit more brighter than that, but it doesn't. But it's all good. The whole point of it is to really just like be for aesthetics, but whatever. I got a little massage pillow because I'm offering back facials now. So with that being said, I need somewhere where my client can like comfortably put their head in a pillow without like, y'all know how you go get a massage and they got like the little massage pillows for you to put your face in. Yeah, self-explanatory. So this is what this is, y'all. I'm so excited to like do this back facial. Y'all just don't understand. These are pillow covers to go over the pillow for when they put their face in there. They're not putting their physical face like on the fabric itself. You have like these little disposable pillow covers like go over it. So yeah. Then the last thing that I got was some bedding. I got some bedding or whatever to go on my bed, because here's the thing about getting into skincare, because I feel like once when you start doing back facials, or you pretty much getting into skincare, and when you get into skincare, that's a whole other game of just like stuff that you gotta grab. You gotta grab sheets, you gotta grab blankets. If you want to get a little bit more just like luxury, you want to have like a table warmer. It's just so much shit that you gotta get for facials. The reason why I low-key don't want to do facials for real, the only reason why I am adding back facials to my menu is because a lot of stuff that I use for my vajacials, you can use for a back facial. That's the only reason why I'm doing it. Like, your product line doesn't have to be too exclusive, but with a facial, your facial, you pretty much have to accommodate your client. It's not a one size fits all because everybody's skin type is different. So with facials, you need different type of mask, you need different type of serums, you need different type of treatments. It's like with a vajacial and a back facial, those two go hand in hand because you can pretty much use the same product on all your clients. Vice versa with a facial, you may have somebody with oily skin, you may have somebody with dry skin, you may have somebody with sensitive skin, you may have somebody with combination skin. Like, it's so many products that you have to grab and so many like other stuff that you need to make a facial just cozy. And it's like, child, I don't got time for all that. And then facials, to me, I thought that I wanted to do facials until I started working at Massage Envy, and it's like, bitch, facials are low-key boring. I was damn near ready to like fall asleep when I was doing the facials. I see why my friend, that's why I need to start listening to my friend, because she did facials before I did, and she was like, friend, I personally did not enjoy doing facials because they're an hour, sometimes even an hour and a half. They're like 60 to 90 minutes and you're just sitting in one spot just snoozing off. Girl, it was too much. It was too much. Anyways, y'all, now that we've done inventory, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just stop for right now because, let me see, I have a 11:45 that's coming in, a 12:30 that's coming in, a 12:45 that's coming in, and a 1:15 that's coming in. So I was supposed to have 4 clients, but I think one of my clients on Saturday scheduled for today, so now I have 5 clients. But anyways, all of my clients are back to back. After I finish off doing my clients, then I will sit down and tell y'all the reason why I decided to, 1, get back into the beauty industry, and 2, the reason why I decided to like go solo, and how I just been enjoying being a solo service provider, vice versa, like working up under somebody or working with a company. We gonna get into like the whole spiel, but anyways, I'm gonna just stop running my lip because I do want to like clean up and just do some other stuff as far as like business go, and then we'll pick back up where we left. We will pick back up where we left off at. Good morning, y'all. OMG. So let me tell y'all the crazy ass last 2 days that I've been having. It is currently, let me see what time it is. It's currently 7:20. I have a few minutes to stop by Starbucks. I'm really not that hungry, but I am gonna get something on my stomach because I'll pretty much be at work all the way up until 3:30 today, or maybe even 4 o'clock, because we got to make something shake. So the first half of the video was Chef Kiss. I already started editing it, and the editing is it is teak if I say so myself. Oh shit, Lord have mercy, I can't drive. Anyways, yeah, first half of the video amazing, second half of the video not so amazing. So my jaw, and if y'all see like a little pimple on my lip, that is not a cold sore. Before somebody try to clock my teeth, that is not a cold sore. That's literally a pimple. It's not even on my lip. It's like a little bit above my lip. But anyways, I just wanted to put that out there because I know how people be. They be trying to play you. But anyways, what I was saying was, oh, so the last time y'all saw me, I was at the shop, and then I was telling y'all like when we get home, I was gonna do a sit down video just telling y'all the reason why I became a solo service provider. I did that portion of the video. I made a mistake and deleted it. That's why I don't delete no type of videos on my camera until I know for a fact that I have it downloaded on my phone, because of that exact reason. I was trying to delete another video and I made a mistake and actually deleted the sit down portion. So that was like one thing. I already annoyed, but I feel like I could kind of, oh, hold on, I'm a little parched. I feel like still low-key I could kind of like finesse it a little bit, because today I work all day and I was supposed to have a back facial, and a back facial was a part of like still the content that was supposed to come out. She winded up rescheduling all the way to the 16th, so I can't even show y'all footage for the back facial. But what I'm gonna do is I do have a vajacial that's coming in today, and I remember her telling me like she don't mind recording, like if you ever need anybody to like do like promo with or whatever, she don't mind recording or whatever. So I'm gonna just ask her permission if I could record doing her vajacial, and I'll probably give her like $5 off since I'll be using her for promo or whatever. But yeah, I'll probably give her $5 off her service since I am using her for promo or whatever. But yeah, I'ma just wind up asking her like, hey, do you mind if I use you for like promo? Because yeah, I'm so fucking annoyed. Oh, mind y'all, Friday, so yesterday, this whole week has been like a complete just total wreck. So back facial rescheduled to the 16th. So content gone from that. Made a mistake and deleted my sit down video. Content gone from that. If I have enough time, I'ma wind up recording it today though. Once when I'm done with all my clients, like at the end of the day, I'm probably gonna wind up recording it. But it's just annoying. Then my baby, she's been sick for like a week and a half. She was getting better, and then she just started to go downhill again. We had to take her to the doctor, and I'm glad that we did, because yeah, my baby was like, she was messed up. She was messed up out here in these streets. So me and her dad took off, and I had to like reschedule all my clients. So yeah, it was, thankfully nobody canceled, because I really don't mind taking off, like obviously when it comes to my baby. It was a simple fact, like I was hoping and praying that nobody canceled, because it's like when a client cancel, you don't know when they gonna come back or if they gonna come back. But if they reschedule, at least you know like, okay, they coming back. If they reschedule, at least you know like, you know, they coming back. They just coming back at a different day, so you're not really losing out on no money for real. But yeah, y'all, anyways, let me go ahead and get out this camera. I feel like when I start talking too much, I don't know if it's because I'm talking loud, like my voice, my throat just start feeling weird. It starts feeling weird, and I don't know what that's about. But yeah, it just starts feeling weird. Anyway, I look around for someone might understand it. Seen it in their eyes that they'll never get it. I think I lost my patience. Now I can't contain it. They were wrong about us. It's the way they paint it. I love the way that you walk and the air you breathe. I just let them talk when it bothers me. 'Cause it ain't love, it ain't love, it ain't love they see. But it ain't none to discuss, 'cause it is to me. And so what? I tell you, tell it a couple times. Tell me, was it too young? Tell me, is it a crime to fall in love? A couple times. Tell me, was it too young? Tell me, is it a crime to fall? Is it a crime? Was it a crime? No, 'cause if I'm missed down, then you're more present. what's up y'all? So I have a little bit of time. It's safe to say that my 9 o'clock is not showing. Depending on how I'm feeling, I'll text her later on to see if she just needs to cancel or reschedule altogether. But since I have a little bit of downtime, I'm like, you know what, let me go ahead and try to do this portion of the video, so I don't have to spend like the end of the day trying to like cram everything in at one time, because by the end of the day I'm gonna be ready to go. Anyways, I'm going to be telling y'all the reason why I decided to be a solo esthetician. And well, I'm a cosmetologist. I be saying solo esthetician because a lot of times I'm more on the esthetician side of cosmetology than I am on like the hair part of cosmetology. I'm more on the skincare part than the hair. But anyways, the reason why I decided to be a solo cosmetologist, a solo service provider, I decided to start my own business, and do I feel like it's worth being a solo service provider. So let's just go ahead and get into it. The reason why I decided to launch my own business. Now, if you see this story is going to sound very familiar to my old subscribers, and the reason why it's going to sound very familiar, because I tell this story all the time for a good reason, and because it always makes sense in the end. The reason why I gotta keep telling this story, because I feel like we always gotta go all the way back to get to where we're at. But anyways, I think it was right around COVID. I was in school. In the state of Alabama, you can get your permit. So even before I was like done with school, I was already working as a cosmetologist, because in the state of Alabama, they grant you a permit to go ahead and start working as a cosmetologist, as long as you got like, you got to have so many hours. If I'm not mistaken, I think you got to have at least, oh child, I can't even remember. That's been a long time. But you gotta have so many hours in order to be granted your license. Your permit, not even your license. So I started working at the European Wax Center. Worked there for, right at a year. And I wound up graduating cosmetology school, and I officially got my license. And then I was just kind of over working at the European Wax Center. That was actually my only favorite job, working as a cosmetologist, was working at the European Wax Center. I have no a bad story time about them. They were like, I loved my experience working there, but it's a fast waxing place, so it got to a point I just started to experience burnout even after a year of like working there. So I left, and then I had it in the back of my mind, I just wanted to get as much knowledge like up under my belt. So I gave myself a year at each job that I was going to work at, because I wanted to get my hands in like everything. So worked at the European Wax Center for a year, and then I went to go work at Ulta Beauty. Oh bitch, I only lasted there for like 6 months. One, I was under the impression that I'm a cosmetologist, so I was under the impression that I was only going to be working the brow bar area, like benefit brow bar. I did brow tinting, strip lashes. I did dip and dabble in like a little bit of makeup. Like sometimes they'll let me do makeup or whatever, but for the most part my title was a brow specialist. Girl, I was selling more retail than anything. I was like really a beauty advisor for the whole entire store. Not only that place was just toxic. Like them women there was just catty as fuck. They was just annoying. So I lasted there for like 6 months, and then I left. I think I gained as much knowledge as I was gonna gain like working there. It was literally just brow waxing and tint. I already knew how to wax, so by 6 months I had brow tinting down pat. Left there and started working at this place called LA Bikini. What's so ironic is I wound up going back to LA Bikini after I had Autumn, but by that time they were under new management. LA Bikini was the reason why I stopped working as a cosmetologist, because I already had one bad experience working at Ulta Beauty as a cosmetologist, and then I went over to LA Bikini, and that put the nail in the coffin. That place was so horrible. Like the owner, he was pretty much stealing from us. Like he was paying us whenever we felt like it. Whenever he felt like it, he was paying us through Cash App. Like our checks was bouncing. We couldn't even get like a legit check half of the time. I think I only got like one legit check when I was working there. Like his y'all not. The rest of the way he started to pay us through Cash App, and he would like split our checks in half. He'll give us like one half our check on Friday and then another half our check on Monday. And then it got to the point where I had to like run down on this man about my money. And it's like, before I run down on you about my money, I'm gonna just go ahead and go. So I quit that job cold turkey, but I was trying to like, I guess reroute, like just think. Like my wheels was turning, because baby, if you know anything about Alabama, you know that Alabama is slow as fuck. It's not progressive. It's a very conservative state. Like we behind on every fucking thing. So I didn't have a lot of options to pick from. And it's like I stay in a small city, but it's like Mobile is small, but it's also like one of the major cities in Alabama, but it's still fucking small. Like, it's Mobile, so it wasn't a lot of options to pick from, and I didn't want to do hair. And then at the time, Massage Envy just would not fucking hire me, so I couldn't even get in at Massage Envy. So I was like, you know what? I went for the next best thing, and I started working at dealers, because I'm like, well, if I can't get a job like in the cosmetology field, then I can at least still work in the beauty field somehow, like get my hands dirty somehow in the beauty field, and you know what, I can still contribute to the beauty field. So I got a job working at dealers as a beauty advisor, and I feel like for retail they pay pretty good. You get paid I think I was getting paid $20 an hour, because I was low-key like in a management position, but I was still a beauty advisor. But you get paid $20 an hour, and then you get paid commission if you sell like credit cards. Girl, I lasted there for like a week. I left. That shit was a snooze fest. It was a snooze fest, and I just couldn't do it. Like, I already knew that retail wasn't for me when I worked there. Also, it was damn sure not for me when I worked at dealers, and I am not one of those type of people that can muscle through working at a job, bitch. I can't do it. My family probably be talking so much shit about me, but one thing about it, bitch, if my mental health, if it ain't correlated with the job, I'm gone. One thing, life is too short to be staying at a depressing ass job. So I left, and at that point I ain't had no backup plan. I quit my job cold turkey, and then I started door dashing and doing Uber Eats to pay my motherfucking bills. That's why I said, if you heard this part of the story, you probably heard this part a million times if you've been watching me. But yeah, I quit cold turkey and started door dashing. I door dashed for a while, like for like a year and a half. I was door dashing, and that was like my lowest point in life. Like, bitch, I wouldn't even say I was depressed. I was just stressed the fuck out to no ends, because I did not know the trajectory where my life was going to turn. So after DoorDash for like 6 months or so, at least it felt like 6 months, it probably wasn't that long, I was like, bitch, you gotta do something. Like, you are low-key being a bum. Even though I was still working, it just felt like I was being a bum because I was fucking DoorDashing at the age of 26. Like, bitch, you're out here DoorDash, and nothing against, like, if that's how you make your money, I just feel like a mom. That's just how I feel, even though I know I was working. So I decided to enroll into school. Didn't know that I was going to be going back into cosmetology, but I decided to enroll back into school, and I was going to school. Started off going to school for physical therapy assistants, and then I wanted to switch over to being a sonographer, and then I low-key wanted to do dental hygiene, but we didn't, here again, we don't have any fucking thing in Mobile, so that was kind of out of the equation. And then I'm a creative type person, so I feel like in order for me to really be satisfied, like, I gotta be doing something like creative wise. So I was like, you know what, everybody know me, know I love to cook. So I was like, you know what, go back to school for culinary arts, because chefs make pretty good money. I know you have to start at the bottom of the totem pole and work your way up, but if you can do that, one thing about them chefs, they make good ass money. And then you can also work for yourself as a chef if you want to, but if you don't, you can still make good money being a chef. So I thought that I was going to do culinary arts. I got me a job at one of the best restaurants in Mobile, Alabama. It's called the Battle House. It's like a 5-star hotel, but they have like restaurants inside of the hotel, and you work like around all these chefs and stuff. And I was working in the pastry area. Oh my fucking God. That lady drove me insane, like insane. It just got to a point I said, like, bro, I don't have no good luck with jobs. Every fucking time I get a job, it's trash. But I was trying to like hang in there, but y'all, oh my God, if I do a story time on her, that lady was fucking insane. So I quit that job, and then I started back door dashing again. And then lo and behold, I'm glad that I wound up quitting that job, because right after I quit, maybe like 2 or 3 months later, I found out that, not 2 or 3 months later, maybe like a month and a half later, I found out that I was pregnant with Autumn. So me staying at that job would have been too stressful on me for the fact that I was pregnant with Autumn. So I was like, you know, when you pregnant, you think that you can take on the whole fucking world. So I thought, like, you know, I'm gonna see how everything go. If I can juggle being a mom, I'm gonna go back and go to school. I'm gonna just do that. that shit did not go as planned. Like, your whole world just kind of stopped when you have a kid. It's like you can do school, but in that moment I knew like I had to take a step back on school. Like, school was just no longer in the cards for me. Hold on, I keep checking my time because I got to keep up with when my next person is coming. But I knew that school was just not in the cards for me. Actually, hold on, make sure. Okay. But yeah, I knew that school was no longer in the cards for me, like when I got pregnant with Autumn, at least not at that time. So I'm like, you know what, because my daddy, he was like, well, what you gonna do as far as your career and stuff? And I kept telling everybody around me, because everybody was so concerned about my career, and I kept telling everybody around me, like, bro, I'm not shit out of luck. Like, I still have my cosmetology license. Like, I still have a career job. If I want to go back into the cosmetology field, I'm certified in something. So it's not like I don't have a degree in something, I don't have a certificate in something. So I kept telling everybody that, like, I got a plan B just in case my plan A don't work. And yeah, I went back into the cosmetology field and I started working at LA Bikini again. But like I said, it was a good experience the next go around because they were under new ownership. But of course, life always throw you a fucking curveball. Life always throw you a curveball. So I had to like just up and quit my job at LA Bikini and start my business just like from the ground up. I think I sent out my contacts to like 50 clients. I think out of those 50 clients, only 20 clients stuck, like became my repeated client. So yeah, I'm like, bro, you gotta figure this shit out. Like, you can't go backwards, you gotta figure this shit out. And I feel like I was made for this moment. Like, y'all, I always been a hustler. Like, I always been a fucking hustler. One thing about me, I'ma always find a way to make some fucking money, with or without a job. Like, you better bet your bottom dollar I'ma find a fucking way to make some money, with or without a job. So that's exactly what I did. And even before all of this, my first introductory into really like, not necessarily being my own boss, but like just touching fast money. If y'all didn't know, I worked at Hooters. I lived many of lives, but I worked at Hooters, and at Hooters you pretty much made your own schedule. And you know, as a waitress, you walk away from money every single night. And I remember working at Hooters, I love the feeling of walking away with my money every single night. Like, I fell in love with that shit. And I knew then, like, it's just something about like just to make it a certain amount of money just like that shit excite me. Like, I don't know, it's just fucking excite. I love the hustle and bustle. That I can almost guarantee you that's how dope dealers be feeling. Like, I get it. Like, I'm not saying go out here and be a dope dealer, but if you moving weight, I fucking get it, because it's like a rush that you get from like hustling. So I always had a hustler mentality. So in that moment when I started my own business and everything was going slow, I'm like, bitch, you was made for this shit. Like, you've always been made for this moment. So I think I got a job at Massage Envy for like a month before everything started popping off. When you become a business owner, the more you pour into your business, is what you put in is what you get out. Like, I started marketing like crazy. I was telling my friend, because we work together, I was like, bro, don't nobody know we're over here for real unless we put ourselves out there. I kept telling her that. Don't nobody know that we over here. Don't nobody know it's a wax studio over here. Like, we gonna have to start marketing. Y'all, I started marketing my ass off. Like, I started off with Instagram. I wasn't really seeing any type of like progress with Instagram, which I kind of cracked the code on Instagram. Instagram is more aesthetics. It's kind of like YouTube in a way. Like, you really have to pour. You really have to like be a content creator for Instagram. For TikTok, you can kind of just willy-nilly post. I started posting on TikTok like nobody business. And my boyfriend kept telling me, he was like, bro, get on TikTok. Well, he didn't say bro. He was like, baby, get on TikTok and start like promoting yourself. I'm telling you, TikTok is where it's at. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna just start promoting on TikTok. And I really started to like study other solo service providers, and I saw how they were like promoting their business. As long as you can be strategic with it, I'm telling you, being a business owner, that shit is easy if you know how to market. If you know how to market and your marketing skills is on point, you being a solo service provider or just a business owner in general, because this can gear towards anybody that's selling candles, making clothes. If your marketing is on point, you can be a solo service provider. I think I told y'all in my last video, from like a 8-month span, I went from having 20 clients to now having over, the last time I looked at my analytics, I was like at 138 clients within a 8-month span. Y'all, that's quick as hell for a 8-month span, to go from having 20 clients to having over 137, 38 clients within a 8-month span. That is fucking quick. A lot of times it take people almost up to a year, sometimes a little bit over a year, to even get to that point. So yes, do I think that being a solo service provider is worth it? Yes, I do. Your marketing skills just have to be on point. They have to be on T. And this is one of my delusional goals for this year, but I feel like I can make this shit work. Like, my delusional goal this year is to make 6 figures in my first year of really just being out on my own. Well, it really won't be my first year for real, but probably by that year and a half, like, I really feel like I can be making 6 figures, because I personally feel like I'm in a comfortable space in my life. Like, I'm making pretty good money. I don't have to depend on working a second I don't have to depend on working a second job, a part-time job. Like, no, my business is my full-time job, like, all together. I don't need a second stream of income or anything like that. Like, my business is keeping me afloat. But anyways, y'all, I just wanted to give y'all the background story on the reason why I decided to start my own business, and do I feel like it's worth being a solo service provider? I'm gonna tell y'all, it's 110% worth it. You just gotta have the grit and determination to make your business work. As long as you have the grit and determination to do that, you can succeed as a business owner, whether you're a solo service provider, like I said, a candle maker, selling clothes, like whatever it is that you're doing, you can do it as long as you literally lock in and just do the groundwork. That's all you got to do. But anyways, you guys, I'm about to stop chit-chatting. I have maybe like 10 minutes before, or 15 minutes before my next client get here, so I'm gonna just kind of like chill for a little bit, and then I'll pick back up probably once when I do this. Well, this is gonna be the end of the video, so actually let me go ahead and end off the video. So anyways, you guys, I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please do not forget to give me a like, comment in the comment section down below, and subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed already. Next vlog that'll be going up, it probably won't be business related. It'll just be like regular lifestyle, because next week is like Mother's Day weekend, and I have to get myself together. I already bought like my bathing. We're going to the beach, so really all I gotta do is just get my nails and toes done. I'm probably really not gonna do anything to my hair because we going to the beach. But yeah, next week video we're just doing like regular lifestyle content. So yeah, but anyways, I will catch y'all in the next video. Talk to y'all later.
Feel like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life move fast when you do what you want.